Once upon a time, on a quiet, starry night in a small town, there was a little black kitten named Midnight. Midnight was not your ordinary kitten. He had the softest black fur, with tiny white spots that looked like stars scattered all over him. Midnight loved to play, but there was one thing that he loved more than anything else. He wanted to find a friend. One evening, as the moonlight danced across the rooftops, Midnight decided that he was going to find a friend, no matter what. I'll go wherever I need to, he said to himself with determination. And so, with his tiny paws patting softly on the cobblestone streets, he set off into the night. The town was quiet, except for the distant hum of the wind and the occasional flicker of streetlights. Midnight looked around, hoping to find someone to play with. He wandered through alleyways, peeked around corners, and even climbed up a small tree to get a better view. But no one was in sight. He meowed loudly, but only his own echo responded. Where could everyone be? He wondered. After a while, Midnight noticed a small shop with a light still shining inside. Curiosity sparkled in his eyes. Maybe someone is in there, he thought, trotting over to the door. The door was slightly ajar, and Midnight squeezed inside. The shop was full of strange and wonderful things: colorful yarn balls, shiny bells, and even a big basket full of catnip. Midnight meowed again, his little voice echoing through the shop. But no answer came. He darted behind a shelf and peeked around it. There was a friendly-looking tabby cat sitting on a cushion, dozing peacefully. Midnight didn't want to disturb the cat, so he quietly tiptoed past him and continued his search. Not here, but maybe someone else is out there, he thought as he slipped back into the streets. Minutes turned into hours, and Midnight's search seemed endless. He walked through the empty streets, his little paws growing tired. Just as he was about to give up and curl up under a tree for a nap, something caught his eye. Up ahead in the distance, he saw a bright light coming from the town's park. Aha! Maybe I'll find a friend there, Midnight thought, his excitement returning. He padded towards the park, the smell of fresh grass filling the air. As he entered the park, he saw a strange sight. There, in the middle of the fountain, was a large, fluffy white cat staring up at the stars. The white cat looked as if she was waiting for something. Or someone. Midnight's heart raced. He approached slowly and said, "Hi there, my name is Midnight. I've been looking for a friend all night. Want to play with me?" The white cat looked down at him and smiled warmly. "I'm Snowflake," she said in a soft voice. "I've been waiting for someone too. I was starting to think I was all alone in the world." Midnight's eyes sparkled. "I'm so glad we found each other," he said, his little tail twitching with joy. And from that night on, Midnight and Snowflake became the best of friends. They played together in the park, chased after falling leaves, and even took naps under the moonlight. Midnight realized that sometimes, even when you feel alone, a little adventure might just lead you to the friend you've been waiting for. So, from then on, every night, Midnight and Snowflake would meet in the park, their paws dancing together in the moonlight, always ready for their next adventure. And no matter how dark the night was, they knew they would never be alone again.